Here I find myself again, time traveling only in my head. From the past to future play, or change, yeah. My emotions are valid, but the goal is not to be triggered every time. Never mind, it's just life. It's okay for my sanity to choose perfect peace, and I'll forever and always be present. I am enough as I am. I am fully equipped. Even when the tide and the currents start to shift, I am adaptable. I am adaptable. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's safe for me to be grounded in the present. The balance between problem solving and the universe working itself out. All that I have is all that I need. But to actualize it, I can't doubt, no doubt. My emotions are valid, but the goal is not to be triggered every time. Never mind, it's just life. It's okay for my sanity. I choose peace, and I'll forever and always be present. I am enough as I am. I am fully equipped. Even when the tide and the currents start to shift, I am adaptable. I am adaptable. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's safe for me to be grounded in the present. I honor God when I honor me. I honor God when I honor you. You honor God when you honor me. If you don't honor God, how could you honor me? Honor me.
Grandest to everyone that's came right in. We're about to get started. Anyone else can go ahead and rewind. Me and my brother has put something together for you. He has some information. You know, last year he came with everything will stop the genocide, giving you guys all the information on protecting you, yourself, your family, trying to eliminate yourself from these poisons and things of that nature. You guys know we've been talking about alchemy and medically how things are pharmaceutical, which are sorcery and witchcraft. Dealing with the body, making alternate changes in the body, dehumanizing the body, bringing it down to standards of very low frequencies and vibrations where you're not able to operate at the proper density that you were created to, right? So we're going to get into some health things, let you guys know of some things that um, you need to be aware of, obviously, when it comes to your health, your family, having them protected, the things that you don't think about that are affecting you on your day to day basis, and some things that you do think about and you know of and are aware of, but some things we're going to expose as far as bringing it to your attention today. So I definitely welcome my guest, Tomahawk Tony, in the building to bring us some information on that. Thanks so much for coming in, brother. Welcome, and you can get right to it. Let me know what you want me to start with.
Yeah, hey, good evening, sis. So how you doing?
I'm doing
Please
great.
pardon me. It just started raining over here. Let me move everything back in the house. It just started
Okay.
raining over
No
here.
problem.
Yeah, my
No problem.
apologies.
You good, brother. I'll play a little bit of this video from earlier, guys. We'll just
Perfect. All
listen
right.
to it for a minute. Okay. It's a good video as well. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Get to it. This video, guys, is on the CIA experiment that we spoke on. I did part one, part two, talking about the linking of the left and right brain, the brain enhancement. We'll go forward. We'll fast forward through it since you guys are aware of the information. We'll fast forward it a bit for some people just so you can get the gist of it. Give Tony a little bit of time, probably about halfway through, guys, and then just so you can understand. We'll start with role and response, which is actually, I believe that's where we left off, if I'm not mistaken.
Attitude characteristic of deep transcendental meditative state. Subliminal suggestions by Bob Monroe accompany the various brainwave frequencies, which are sometimes rolled in together with other sounds, such as sea surf, to mask the sound frequencies where desirable. In this way, Gateway endeavors to provide the subject with the tools by which he may alter his consciousness based on his own volition over time, through the repetitive use of the tapes, so as to access, via intuitive means, new categories of information not available to ordinary consciousness.
Doing great, Vicky. Thanks for asking, beautiful.
8. Role of resonance. However, brain coherence through entrainment to beat frequencies introduced via stereo headphones is only part of the reason why the gateway system works. It is also designed to achieve the physical quietude characteristic of deep transcendental meditative states, which bring about a complete alteration of the fundamental resonance pattern associated with the sound frequencies produced by the human body. Yoga, Zen, or transcendental meditation, if practiced long enough, will produce a change in the sound frequency, which the human heart resonates throughout the entire body. According to Bentov, this change in resonance results from the elimination of what the medical profession calls the bifurcation echo, so that the sound of the heartbeat can move synchronously up and down the circulatory system in harmonious resonance approximately 7 times a second. Bentov describes the role played by the bifurcation echo as follows. When the left ventricle of the heart ejects blood, the aorta, being elastic, balloons out just beyond the valve and causes a pressure pulse to travel down along the aorta. When the pressure pulse reaches the bifurcation in the lower abdomen, which is where the aorta forks in two to go into the legs, part of the pressure pulse rebounds and starts traveling up the aorta. If in the meantime the heart ejects more blood and a new pressure pulse is traveling down, these two pressure points will eventually collide somewhere along the aorta and produce an interference pattern. By placing the body in a sleep-like state, the gateway tapes achieve the same goal as meditation, in that it places the body in such a profoundly relaxed state that the bifurcation echo slowly fades away as the heart lessens the force and frequency with which it pushes blood into the aorta. The result is a regular, rhythmic sine wave pattern of sound, which echoes throughout the body and rises up into the head in sustained resonance. The amplitude of this sine wave pattern, when measured with a sensitive seismograph type instrument, is about 3 times the average of the sound volume produced by the heart when it is operating normally. 9. Brain stimulation. Bentov's biomedical model shows that this resonance is of considerable importance since it...
All right, guys, we are going to get to the build, and I'll get back to this at the end. We'll finish playing this. If it gets a little late, what I'll do is put it on the community page. I am still going to do part 3, going into the enhancement and the abilities and how you're able to tap into those abilities as well. We'll be doing that soon. So just give it a little bit of time, guys, and we'll get that going. All right, Tony, you want me to pull up the first thing that's in the back?
Yes. So I have the screen share
Oh, okay.
function
I see
going.
it.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that way I can go through these pages.
Control it. Yep, you got it, brother. Go ahead.
All right, great. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, so this here is the stopthegenocide.us website. Some of y'all may be familiar with it. This is the 3rd year for us in regards to bringing awareness to this active threat of a literal rat poison chemical that eugenicists, Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood, etc. They created this rat poison chemical and they have infused it throughout personal care cosmetic products, in addition to it being prescribed to people as a blood thinner. All right. So continuing now, with this information that was presented here, right? There are a series of side effects, a series of risk factors, etc. So these are the symptoms. These are just a few of the symptoms here: blood clotting, hair loss, thinning, balding, bruising, dried blood clots in both thyroids, nails, and skin's problems, increased chronic pain, fatigue, cyst, and soreness in scalp. All right, these are common symptoms associated to exposure to this rat poison chemical, right? Because it's literally a chemical, so it is chemical exposure. This substance is highly toxic. In my research, people are being exposed on average to 30 grams of it daily, all right? An average of 30 grams a day. So we're talking about hair products, lotion, shampoos, conditioners, the perfumes, colognes, etc., right? So continuing now, right? Once again, the name of this rat poison chemical that you'll see is coumarin, Coumarin. All right. So this website, it pretty much gives the gist of it, provides a summary and a lot of detailed information throughout the pages on the subject, right? This is what I'm going to get to, right? The fact that this chemical is a teratogen, all right? Teratogens are substances that disrupt the natural development of embryos, fetuses, ultimately a developing baby, okay? It disrupts the natural development. That is what this chemical does while opening you up, exposing you to more chemicals. This one chemical alone, it depletes your body of all vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. It doesn't matter what type of diet you have, this chemical is feeding literally off of your body, all right, while it's destroying it, right? So as the title says in this, right, Eugenicists plan to destroy health and relationships of America, okay? So our American people, there are ecocide elements to this because it is environmental, of course, right? So it says here, this is the definition of teratogen. Teratogens are substances that may produce physical or functional defects in the quote-unquote human embryo or fetus after the pregnant woman is exposed to the substance, all right? So literally this chemical, if a woman is pregnant, right, this chemical is crossing the placenta, compromising the natural development of that baby, all right? So exposure to the teratogen affects the fetus or embryo in a variety of ways, such as duration of exposure, the amount of teratogenic substance, and the stage of development the embryo or fetus is in during the exposure, all right? So continuing, teratogens may affect the embryo or fetus in a number of ways, causing physical malformations, okay? Problems in the behavioral or emotional development of the child, decreased intellectual quotient in the child, all right? Additionally, teratogens may also affect pregnancies and cause complications such as preterm labors, spontaneous abortions, miscarriages, all right? So in this evening's discussion, right, we're going to be focusing on two elements here, okay? Problems in the behavioral or emotional development of the child, decreased intellectual quotient, the IQ in the child. That's what we're going to be focusing on here. Reason why is these chemicals are compromising our relationships, all right? What I mean by that is we see how so many people that are quick to engage in conflict, all right? That's behavior. That's behavior. People that create conflict, that is due to their behavior, all right? And their behavior has been compromised due to these chemicals, all right? So before okay. Next up, right? And this is the reason why this is important to me, right? There's a woman in contact years. We became close some years ago. Anyway, she made me aware that she had been prescribed a series of pharmaceutical substances. Okay, she suffers from fibromyalgia. All right, that is what's known as a autoimmune disorder. Okay, or disease. All right, so basically, for this woman, her body is in a constant state of pain. Some of you all may be aware of fibromyalgia. It's in the same gamut as lupus and other illnesses of that nature, where people are in a constant state of pain, and their pain is chronic. They are literally diagnosed with chronic pain. All right. So anyway, she's been prescribed all types of medications for pain relief. About a week ago, and she mentions to me how within the previous week, she had 2 seizures in 1 week. I asked her, what is she taking, right? And so this is the name of the substance here, right? This is what she's been prescribed, alprazolam, okay? Now, she was prescribed this well over 10, 15 years ago, okay? This is the manufacturer name for what's commonly known as Xanax, all right? Alprazolam is the root substance for Xanax, all right? And so anyway, this is on the website PubChem. Sister Soul, when you have a moment, feel free to share this link to the chat, as well as the name, alprazolam. All right. And so on this is on PubChem, NIH.gov website, right? And the GHS standard, the chemical safety, is saying that it is an irritant. Okay. So it has a whole list of synonyms. You see, number 2 here is Xanax, all right, and a list of many others, okay? I'm going to go ahead and jump down to toxicity. Matter of fact, safety and hazards. Let's go. Let's go to hazards identification here, all right? So it says here, harmful if swallowed. So this is prescribed orally, okay? If prescribed as a pill, okay? So continuing now, let's go ahead and jump down to toxicity, right? Okay, alprazolam overdose can present as sleepiness, confusion, poor coordination, slow reflexes, coma, and death. This is literally what's being prescribed to people. We have a whole population of people that are suffering. And once again, all of these substances are made by eugenicists. They control the entire medical industry here in North America. This is their industry, the entire medical, chemical, pharmaceutical industry. The eugenicists, they established it. All right. And so we're talking about people that are, in relationships, okay? And they're having issues with being able to rest comfortably. They're having issues with confusion. They're having issues with their coordination, with their reflexes. They can end up going into a coma. They can also die, right? And so for people that are not taking prescription medications, we're interacting with people. And, for myself, in my youth, no one told me, none of my elders, nobody told me to inquire, ask about what prescription medication are you using in regards to, right? They're spending, extensive periods of time with the things of this nature, all right? Because relationships are an investment, okay? And so when we factor in these 2 elements here, we have a coumarin rat poison, which opens your body up to all chemicals, right? Weakening your body, right? And then the same people that are using, these rat poison products, some of them have also been prescribed things like this, which causes issues. This woman, she started having these seizures when she's trying to get herself off of this medication, because she has said to me over the years, in recent years that I've known her, that she doesn't like how it makes her feel. Yes, I see someone saying that my voice is choppy. It's Soul, am I clear?
It's actually clear now. I did hear it a second ago. It was sounding pretty choppy, but it's gotten clear now. I was about to say something. It cleared up.
Oh,
I don't know if it's something with the internet. It may just be the StreamYard, but yeah, it cleared up now.
okay, excellent, excellent. Yeah, so if it happens again, I'll just change my signal. And
Okay,
I'll
I'll
just
let you know if it starts the next time.
That's perfect. Thank you. So once again, this chemical, alprazolam, right? Also known as Xanax, all right, which the rappers who are contracted to Eugenicists control entertainment production companies and all of that, they have these rappers slash entertainers encouraging popping these pills that causes all of these types of harm. All right. So here's medicineplus.gov. Once again, dealing with alprazolam, right? And so I'm going to jump straight into it. These are the side effects here. Whole list of side effects: drowsiness, lightheadedness, headache, tiredness, dizziness, irritability, talkativeness, difficulty concentrating, dry mouth, increased salivation, changes in sex drive or ability, nausea, constipation, changes in appetite, weight changes, difficulty urinating, joint pain. All right. Continuing now. Shortness of breath, seizures, severe skin rash, yellowing of the skin or eyes, confusions, problems with speech, problems with coordination or balance. Okay. How many people are experiencing this? Don't know why, because these doctors are not telling you this laundry list here of these symptoms.
Exactly. A laundry list, brother, and so that's like that's a long list. And to think that like you when you're not aware of these things, they're affecting your day to day, literally affecting your day to day life. Your emotions is controlling your emotions, your spirit, your body. So it's actually attacking everything when it comes to the body. All this through alchemical process. Yes, brother, appreciate it. Yes.
Yeah, and so these are factors that have not been introduced to us. Once again, we're talking about rat poison being combined with Xanax, the root of it, once again, being called alzazepam. All right. And we have a whole list of issues. And so when we have people that are interested, desiring, seeking healthy relationships, these are factors to be considered in order to have a healthy relationship, right? We have people that are, constantly tired. All right. That's going to impact the relationship. Like, damn, you're always tired. Now I want to go out with you. I want to spend time with you, but you're tired. Right. Then someone not feeling well, lightheadedness, constantly having headaches, the dizziness, etc. All right. Like, we have to take a moment to evaluate what we're being exposed to. All right. Especially adults, they have to be mindful of what the youth are being exposed to. Because once again, our youth, every generation, are systematically being targeted by eugenicists. People want to say the youth is crazier than ever. Yo, I mean, it's a lot of factors present that's crazier than ever. These are new substances. These are new substances. This wasn't around 60 years ago. At least not with the level of marketing. They didn't have rappers 60 years ago rapping about, popping Zans and blah, 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 right? Popping Zans and running down on whoever with the blicky, with the glizzy and this, that. I mean, come on. This is a whole recipe for disaster. These are ingredients to destruction here, like literal ingredients for destruction. And we see the condition of our communities. We see it, right?
Sis said that she's dealing with all of that, brother. And I know you came in a little late, Phyllis, but run it back when you can, sis. These things that are in these products, and even in some of these so-called medications, which we know medications is witchcraft and sorcery, pharmakia. So we have to be very careful with these things that we're putting into our body. We're actually harming ourselves. And what the brother just said, think about that. Our youth, look at our youth that's compromised. Their brains and things are being developed. They're learning things and growing and developing themselves into adults, right? And at the same time, they're being compromised chemically. They started off years ago with the ADD medicine. If you remember, almost every other child, their oldest child is ADD, trying to chemically compromise the children. Then it's been going on for a long time. So think of the embeddedness of chemicals in children, depending on what they have been using.
That's right. You know, these are real world factors here. And as adults, as people that are responsible, we have an active duty to secure not only ourselves but our legacy. You know what I'm saying? We was never, for myself, I can speak for myself here, and many of the people in which I interact with on a regular basis, we was never taught about legacy. You go to grade school and all of that. You spend more time away from your people by design. Eugenicists, they control the board of education too. Been controlling that. The United States education system, they've been controlling that, right? You spend more time with them than you do with your own people. Elementary school, middle school, high school, and now you're going to college if you go to college, right? And this is what we're being subject to, okay? So this here that I have on the screen now, this is called the Jaffe Memo, all right? So the guy's name is Frederick S. Jaffe. I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see what's going on here. So this is dated 1968, well, originally 1967, and then it was updated in 1969, all right? And so this is titled here, Examples of Proposed Measures to Reduce U.S., that's United States Fertility by Universality or Selectivity of Impact, all right? So he has it in 3 categories, all right? So you will have universal impact, and then under that, social constraints. Second category, selective impact depending on socioeconomic status, and beneath that, economic deterrence. Lastly, measures predicated on existing motivation to prevent unwanted pregnancies, social controls. All right, now check this out. And once again, we're talking about eugenicists plan to destroy relationship. Now, let's real constraints. It begins with restructure family, postpone, avoid marriage. They're invested in to postpone or avoid marriage. B, alter image of ideal family size. Now, you all are aware, I'm sure many of you all are aware, Sister Soul, I'm sure I definitely know you know, but once upon a time, right, when our ancestors controlled the land, and what I mean by this was farming, cultivating, living our time immemorial natural lives, right? The size of our groups, if you will, were large. It was not uncommon for women to have upwards of 20 daughters and sons. We're just talking about the recent 1800s. The eugenicists just came into play in the early 1900s. Since then, if we was compare the census records, just population-wise, right, just doing statistics, we can see a steep decline in our posterity, in our procreation, if you will, our reproductivity, okay? A steep decline, even more steep today than what it was 60 years ago in the 1960s, all right? So now we're going to continue. It says compulsory education of children. Continuing, encourage increased homosexuality. Educate for family limitation. Fertility control agents and water supply. Once again, this is 1967, right? And it being updated in 1969, right? They're doing studies on population policy for our territories. The United States is our territories. Everything within this is ours, right? So continuing, right? Encourage women to work. Yo, hold on, what do you mean? Yo, our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-greats, etc. Yo, they was very productive. They had all types of skills. What do you mean encourage women to work? What does that mean? Encourage women to work. Oh, to work for foreigners, to work for foreign nations. While our American mothers and daughters are being indoctrinated to believe that they're not from this land, right? I mean, this is incredible. Encourage women to work, and let's just go ahead and insert the reality. Encourage our American women to work for foreign nations / foreign corporations which support foreign nations and their agenda to depopulate us. All right? So I'm not going to read this entire situation here. I'm just going to fast forward to the last part, right? Where it says social controls, okay? I'm going to go to the last part of the list over here on the far right. It says payments to encourage sterilization. Let me repeat that. Payments to encourage sterilization. So on the left is saying encourage increased homosexuality, right? Encourage women to work. Then over here it's saying payments to encourage sterilization. So they want to sterilize our people. And they've been doing that. The rat poison chemical, it does produce infertility as well. All right. Continuing. Payments to encourage contraception. All right. Payments to encourage abortion. Abortion and sterilization on demand. Allow certain contraceptives to be distributed non-medically. Improve contraceptive technology. Make contraception truly available and accessible to all. Improve maternal health care and family planning, a core element. Improve maternal health care with family planning, a core element. Let me tell you something about that. You can look up the statistics, right? And you will see that quote unquote Black women statistically have the highest mortality rates in regards to maternity. Okay. Improve maternal health care with family planning, a core element. When they say that, right, that means destroying your family, destroying your health. Because once again, this is all about population policy. Reduce U.S. fertility. That means reduce our fertility. We see foreigners come over here breeding like it's the best thing to do. They breed here better than they do where they come from, right? So continuing, right? Now we're going to jump into acetaminophen, okay? Some of y'all might be familiar with this, but once again, let me just reiterate here, right? We're talking about a rat poison chemical that opens your body up to all of the chemicals, and this rat poison chemical is found throughout damn near every type of personal care cosmetic product. So I don't want people to limit themselves when I say cosmetics, right? Do not limit yourself and think, oh, well, I don't use makeup, I don't use foundation, I don't use eyeliner and da-da-da-da. No, we're talking about lotions, deodorants, shampoos, conditioners. What is it? The bath, the bubble bath, right? Bubble bath has the highest levels of rat poison coumarin in it, right? Continuing, you also have your favorite designer fragrances, you know, the Christian Dior's, the Versace's, and whatever else is being marketed and promoted as being luxurious. You know, the high ticket items, right? This is reality. These products are poison from your hair holes and everywhere between. That's right, soaps as well. I see you. Soaps as well. And so, once again, this rat poison chemical is being combined with Xanax. People are being prescribed Xanax like it's the best thing to have. Like, oh, you're having anxiety issues? Oh, here's some Xanax. Yo, the rat poison causes anxiety. These chemicals literally support each other. Like, while it's destroying our natural health, it is supporting you being prescribed something else. All the way down to babies. They got this in the baby lotion. You know what I'm saying? They got it in the baby lotion. They got it in the lip product. That's right. Make your own. Thing is, though, we have people, especially youth right now, they've been conditioned. They've been conditioned to see it, like it, because they're told to like it. They're being told to like it. The same way we was in our youth. They showed us everything they wanted us to do. Especially if you're in a city. If you're in these inner cities, billboards everywhere. It's on the radio all day long. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to apply those. But let me get back. So, rat poison being mixed with Xanax, now being mixed with acetaminophen. Do y'all know about acetaminophen? So acetaminophen is found in over-the-counter medications. You know, the joints you see every day, you heard about for years, Tylenol. Tylenol is acetaminophen. All right, so I'm about to show you something, right? This is why this is very concerning, all right? In addition to the actual health factors, let me show you something. Acetaminophen, risk-taking. I forgot to pull this link up here. Okay, look. It says acetaminophen, increased risk-taking behavior. Increased risk-taking behavior, okay? Let's think about that for a minute. Once again, poison being Xanax, and then when you have a headache, right? Because once again, right, you know, you take Tylenol for headaches, right? What do they say you take Tylenol for?
It's for all different types of pain, so on and so forth. And what people don't understand is what it does is just think about what he's saying, right? What those type of things do, they inhibit certain things. So it takes away the feeling that you're getting when you're having these issues. It's desensitizing you. Think about that. What it does is it desensitizes you. This is the purpose of those type of medicines, that they're the pain reliever, or what it's doing is desensitizing a particular nerve or area that's having the issue, and now you're not feeling it. It's still there. It hasn't done anything to the issue, right? It's just a cover up. It's like covering up a dirty spot on your floor. You just covered it up, but you didn't clean it. Like, you know, what kind of sense does that make, right? So when it comes to these things, that's what they're doing. They're a cover up. They're literally numbing you to a certain area that you're having the issue, and it covers it up temporarily. But you're not resolving what's really going on, which is the poisoning, so on and so forth.
Yeah, and so once again, this alprazolam, right? Xanax, aka Xanax, all right? It says here on webmd.com, it belongs to a class of medications called benzodiazepines, right? Which act on the brain's central nervous system to produce a calming effect, right? Produce a calming effect while simultaneously destroying your body. Huh?
I said, yeah, just what I was just saying. It's numbing. When it says a calming effect, that's like numbing it down, just
That's
covering
right.
it up.
That's right. And so once again, rat poison plus alprazolam plus acetaminophen, right? And this acetaminophen situation, this is causing you to engage in risk-taking behavior. You're taking this for a headache that the rat poison and the Xanax done caused, right? Don't even know why. Don't even know why you have a headache. But these eugenicists, they know all of this. They know all of this. So once again, right? So we're seeing here that the acetaminophen, this is an irritant. Then we look over here in regards to the alprazolam, what have you. This is also an irritant, okay? Where's it at? Right there, also an irritant. And we wonder why we see this, our communities in the state that they're in, right? None of these quote unquote leaders, these influencers, are really getting into these issues, right? You know, we had the guy Kevin Samuels. Some people, they adore this guy for whatever reason. All right. I learned about the dude Kevin Samuels when I was in Illinois. I was cool with this female out there. And so you know, she's sitting in front of me. I'm working, and you know, she wants to smoke a little weed. She's about Kevin Samuels and how y'all men are just like Kevin Samuels, or y'all men want to be like Kevin. I'm like, whoa, man, what do you mean, y'all men? What do you mean by that? I'm like, don't me. To you and y'all women, so need you to courtesy. Otherwise, you know, you can go about your business.
It's starting to matrix out again, Tony. It's like going in and out, like
in and out. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna change my my signal real quick. All right, give me one moment here.
Peace, peace, peace to everyone that's come in the chat. I hope you guys are enjoying this information, edifying yourself so you can try and do better. You know, make sure you're doing better for everybody that's in your family and around you, so on and so forth. You guys know that I really, really appreciate you guys for coming through, being a part of my world today. You guys are so invited and so welcome and so appreciated at the same time. Like, literally, you could be doing anything right now, but you chose to come here and listen to what you think may be vital for you, or just to hear the conversation for the evening. So I definitely appreciate you guys for, wanting to be a part of my day. And yeah, we appreciate our guest, Tony, for coming through once again, making sure he's edifying us with information on the genocide that is going on and been going on for so long against us. And at this point, we're just trying to make sure we're getting our people in the better spaces so that they are not doing these things. They're not using these products and continue to use these medications and, even eating the foods and things. We've been talking about these things for the last 2 days that, are bringing death and detriment to our people. So, yeah.
Yes, so I'm moving back outside right now. The storm done passed away or something. I don't know what it did, but yeah, just going back out here. Yeah, but what do you think about everything I'm sharing so far? I definitely appreciate y'all feedback,
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I was just speaking on it while you were doing that, but yeah, it's definitely been informative, to say the least. A lot of these things we don't think about. Like you said, if someone get a headache, oh, let me pop this pill. You're using products. We talk about all these things that are being induced into our body, and people are just having a buildup of poisons that are detriment and deteriorating the mind, the body, and the soul, basically, making everything, you know, um, even more complicated to cleanse yourself. Even if you're a person that's cleansing, detoxing, things of that nature, like even the air, we're compromised by that. We're compromised by the water that we're bathing in. And like you were talking about, the bubble bath has the highest content, right? Even with that, like I'm a person that likes to bathe. I like my pores to be soaked. I rinse in the shower, then take a nice bath. So when you're doing that, thinking about the all of the poisons you're absorbing, not only with like bubble baths or anything, but like water, the water in itself. Like it's just crazy.
That's right. And so, once again, I really would like for you all to consider, your interactions with people, and when I say relationships, people that you see on a daily basis, right? If let's say someone works at a store and he always got an attitude, right? Let's say they work at the gas station, wherever, right? But you see these people routinely and they always have an attitude. Their behavior is just, negative, if you will, right? Is this not a factor? We don't know what these people are being prescribed. We don't know what type of health issues they're having, right? Because once again, these substances not only have a physical health impact, they also have a mental health impact. All right. So we're looking at this list right here, right? So this is once again acetaminophen, right? Tylenol, if you will, right? So we're saying on this list, and this is once again NIH.gov, adverse effects, right? Skin rash, hypersensitivity reactions, nephrotoxicity, hematological anemia, leukopenia, neutropenia, pancytopenia. Hold on. Pancytopenia, metabolic and electrolyte, decreased serum bicarbonate, decreased concentrations of sodium and calcium. I mean, this is an incredible list right here. This is another incredible list here. And we have people that we interact with on a daily basis that are being prescribed and that are being exposed to these substances. And reason why I'm sharing this is because it is vital that we take control of what's going on within our communities, beginning with what's going on within our homes. Yes, this is so.
I couldn't unmute. Yeah, go ahead. What did you say, Tony?
Yeah, what do you think about this though? I mean, just so when we see things like decreased concentrations of sodium and calcium, increased serum glucose, doesn't it sound like a recipe for developing diabetes by taking Tylenol?
Not even thinking that way, but absolutely. I didn't even think of that, but you're correct because they're the same symptoms. So, like, what's the difference?
Yeah, and once again,
There are so many people, and think about that, what you just said, the rise in the diabetes in our people, in the rate of the diabetes, because they enhance it in the products, obviously, more so for us. So now you're thinking about the rise in the health being affected by these things of our people, the American people, as they said, by having just using a so-called pain reliever, which I call a blocker. That's all they are, blocker, cell blockers. To block certain areas, go to a particular place, and you know what I'm saying. It's literally alchemy, blocking out a feeling.
you
I
see
don't
that right
know,
there?
kind of intense,
You see this right here?
right?
Yeah, Sister Soul, you see this on the screen?
Yes. Can you hear
This
me?
is baby Tylenol. Yes, I can hear you. So this is Tylenol for infants, baby Tylenol. And you see right there in nice big letters, it says acetaminophen. So once
That's
again,
right.
acetaminophen causes risk-taking behavior. According to NIH.gov, it is also increasing serum glucose. So could this be a reason why we have youth developing diabetes early?
Absolutely.
I mean, seriously, they have it for
Absolutely.
infants. And then you're being told, oh, you have a headache. Oh, just take some Tylenol.
Yep. Block it
And
out.
so we have, so once again, we have people rat poison because they got rat poison in baby products, right?
Mhm. That's right.
Fortunately, they're not prescribing baby Xanax. That's a wonderful thing, right? However, if the mother was pregnant taking Xanax, the baby's receiving that, right?
Absolutely.
Continuing, if the mother has a headache while she's pregnant, she's taking Tylenol. Fast forward, the baby's born. The baby's using baby lotion that got the rat poison in it.
Mhm.
And the baby is being given Tylenol because the baby's irritable. The baby has a headache, or the mother wants the baby to, pain relief, fever reducer, right?
Right,
Instead of just
right,
using
right.
natural remedies, right? Because nature provides for all of that. And they want you to spend $10 on this.
Come buy your poison, all on the shelves, ready for you to just pick it up.
And so let's consider about let's consider that. Have we ever seen babies engaging in risk taking behavior? Babies that are desensitized? Is
Yeah,
this something in which we're observing now,
yeah,
or within you've seen it yourself, Sister Soul?
yeah. And my grandbabies,
Mm,
absolutely. The kids are definitely you know and that's more so with like these the cartoons my daughter might let them watch or this and that because we don't really use the medicine and things, they even with teething they use the pain oil for teething for my grandbaby, so they never had like the Tylenol and all of that, but
that's good.
still just by being around other kids and
Hmm.
they pick up these behaviors as well.
And that ties into social engineering.
Yeah,
That ties directly into social engineering. And
absolutely.
so when we have, let's say, I used an example some years ago, right? When
Mhm.
you have a sane person, you have one sane person out of 10 individuals, right?
Mhm.
That one sane person has nine other insane people, right? That
Right,
same person is going to be forced to adapt to the insanity that they're being exposed to.
right.
That's an example of social engineering.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, this is real active there. Very active threat, ongoing. And these are things that we can take control of within our communities. Once again, starting in our homes. It just started raining again. I'll be on mute for a second, sisters.
All right. Did you say hold on for a minute, Tony? I was trying to do this real quick.
That's right. Yeah, you had to move back in.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
It
I didn't
started
hear
raining
y'all
again.
talking. Sure. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I'm
something
good.
real quick on my phone. I just,
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we got real world issues out here, and we have people dancing around the subject matter. These are primary issues that have yet to be resolved. You know, we have people saying, "Oh, you just need to fast, and you'll be all right." Yo, how you gonna be all right while you fasting if you're being prescribed medication that you became codependent to? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And these medications, these chemicals, they alter your chemistry, your body's chemistry, physical health, mental health, all being targeted. How you gonna fast from that? Because once again, the woman who introduced me to this alprazolam situation, right? Xanax subject matter, right? I did the research on it. Real simple. Run a Google search, alpraz, whatever chemical, whatever substance name, right? And then you just add pub chem. First thing that's going to come up is NIH.gov. That's the very first listing. Okay, and that's going to give you the details about that chemical substance. These are chemicals. They present them as being medication, but these are literal chemicals that have been synthesized. There is nothing natural about this. And once again, people's relationships take a toll. We look at the crime statistics, right? Wouldn't crime be associated to risk taking behavior?
Absolutely. A person not even being able to think, what's best for them at the moment. Not even having the capability to know that they're making a bad decision or a choice. Where someone would be like, oh, no, I ain't gonna do that. A normal person would be able to think, messing with the cognitive thinking, all of that. Absolutely. 1000%.
Yeah, and once again, the rat poison itself is a teratogen. So we're looking at a double whammy here, right? Really triple, but we're just gonna call it double for now, right? Between coumarin, the rat poison, which causes problems in the behavioral or emotional development of the child, decreased intellectual quotient, the IQ in the child. Once again, this is being combined with AB Tylenol, the acetaminophen, which causes risk-taking behavior. What kind of recipe is this? And exactly how long has this recipe, this formula, been applied to our communities? All the rat poison products are advertised before it was radio, magazine, television, and now rat poison is being advertised right here on the internet. If you're interested in any kind of product, they have algorithms pre-programmed, supported by AI, where it's like, oh, you're looking for a hair product. Oh, we heard you speaking through your phone. We got monitoring listening devices in your devices. And so since you was looking up your friend about oh, you need something for your hair feels dry, your skin feels dry, or whatever, and now here comes an advertisement for you. And and meanwhile, the entire medical industry being supported, the criminal justice system, quote unquote, is being supported, prison industrial complex being supported, power control, depopulation of our people, all of this. Once again, is reducing, compromising developmental and behavioral performance, right? And once again, next up, acetaminophen, risk-taking behavior.
It popped out for a second, but it's back. Your share screen. Let me remove it and put it back and see what happened. I think there's a little bit of an issue. Let's see. Turn it in. Brother, I'm not able to hear you. You may need to let me remove you and bring you back to. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Tony, you may need to go out and come back in, brother, because it's I can't hear you and I don't see your avatar. So something's
Yes,
going
it's
on.
so.
Oh, there it is. I can hear you now. All right.
Perfect. Yeah.
The share screen stopped.
Huh?
The share screen stopped.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I was curious to know. Did you want to open a panel in case anyone
Oh,
wanted to
definitely. Yeah, look at that.
yeah, that'll be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I look forward to your feedback because what I'm working towards with my organization, STG Ministries of North America, is it's a series of planning and organization taking place behind the scenes. But the priority is for us to encourage conversations on this subject matter here. All right. We have to talk about this. I mean, it's
Definitely.
wicked right now. It's
Yeah,
real wicked
definitely.
right now.
I just dropped the link, guys. If anyone wants to come up, just give their opinion on. I know one of the sisters said that after seeing this information last year, she made a lot of changes, did some studies. She wanted to come up and give your opinion on that. Sis, you could do that. It would be appreciated. Definitely like some interaction on what you guys heard this evening and what you found important in that. So if anyone has the opportunity, definitely feel free to grab the link and pop up and talk about that. We'll give you a minute to get up.
Yeah, and once again, I just like to emphasize the fact that these eugenicists have infused the entertainment industry with this pill popping culture. All right. They've
Right.
literally created a pill popping culture.
And
And
it's an
it's
entertainment.
yeah. And the situation is this, right? Um, you have these pills and other substances literally being cut with fentanyl. So when people think they're popping a Xannies, whatever you want to call them, right? When people think they're doing Xanax, instead what they're doing is fentanyl. And it's why
Mm.
we have a lot of youth overdosing right now. A lot of people overdosing off fentanyl right now. Literally dropping dead. They think they're getting one substance, meanwhile they're getting an entirely different substance. This is another element of population control. And so we got the music promoting pharmaceuticals, and then let's say you're in that demographic, right? You're in that market, if you will, right? And you're like, oh, it's harmless. The rapper said it's okay. The singer said it's okay. The entertainer said it's okay. Yeah, my friend got such and such. Next thing you know, Shorty gonna drop dead.
Hmm.
They didn't get no real Xanax, but even if they did get the real Xanax, oh, they're going to get those Xanax special effects though. We wonder why we see people having seizures, young
Right.
at that. It causes seizures. It causes coma. It causes death.
That's right.
And once again, that's being combined with rat poison and acetaminophen, Tylenol, and other over the counter medications contain acetaminophen.
And
Take
then
it
when it
home.
comes to adding it to the food you're eating, the things you're drinking, the air that you're breathing, the chemtrails that they are allowing federally to be put in the air, all these different things. Like, I mean, come on. There's a cumulative things going on in your whole body. It's like crazy.
Yes, this is so. I'm glad you brought that up. Right. So, have you ever read King Ferdinand letter to the Taino Arawak Indians?
Say that again.
King Ferdinand's letter to the Taino Arawak Indians.
I've heard someone else reading it. I have not read it. No.
Okay, yeah, I used to present that often in my past presentations, right? Now, it literally says in the text that we shall attack you from all sides.
Mm.
We shall enslave your wives and sons. All right. So when I used to present this, I used to explain it like this, right? So it's saying that we shall attack you from all sides. What does that mean? Up, down, left, right, every
Right.
angle,
Right.
360 degrees, 180,
Absolutely.
90,
All
45
around.
degrees, right? But then we break it down, right? Like you just said, chemtrails, water quality, air quality, soil quality, right? Oh, wow. Pharmaceutical quality, right?
Right.
Natural product quality, right? Or products being
Natural.
advertised as natural, right? Because they have no problem saying, "Oh yeah, this is natural." Like, oh, let me go back to the website. Oh yeah,
Right.
oh
Right.
the screen shares then. Then, so on the website, I show the product that the elder introduced me to, right?
Wait, hold on, brother. You say you can't share it?
I'm just going to pull that up again as an
Oh, oh,
example.
okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go to select the screen share again. I want you to see this African pride situation, right? They literally, they literally show you that hold on, window. No, that's the wrong thing right there. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, here we go. They literally show you that, oh, this is natural. This is for natural, right? So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that thing at? Matter of fact, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna run a search for it real quick. African pride. Yeah. You got the canned tools. I got a whole list of these products. Entire list. 2004. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do here. Let me go and click on images real quick. Wait for the thing to load up. Moving a little slow. Look, Best I can do is encourage y'all take a look at y'all products. Okay. Oh, look at this one. It's talking about magical grow. Magical grow. African pride magical grow. All right. Rejuvenating herbal formula. Okay. New improved, right?
And then they say
Let me pull up
African
the
pride.
ingredients. And they make it.
Look, African pride.
That's right.
That's sorcery. Look, is that witchcraft? Because it's telling you magical grow, and it says it's African pride. It's not our pride. It's not American pride, Indian pride. It's African pride. It sounds Pan African to me, but yeah.
Oh, and see, this is a problem with Walmart. So I would encourage you all. Um, what's going on with a lot of these online retailers, they are not showing the ingredients. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this one alone here because they're literally not showing the ingredients on this page, and that is a problem. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up the Cantu product. Cantu's very popular right now. Cantu's very popular. Yeah, Aunt Jackie's. Let's go and compare. I'm big on comparative analysis. We're going to show y'all some things here. Because it's really outrageous what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up the back of the container here. Oh, they make it very difficult to see this. God damn, that's difficult to see. Hold up. Can I open this in a new tab? Let me see if they got the ingredients list on here. Walmart ingredients list. What the hell? Where the ingredients at? Instructions, ingredients. Look at this. They won't even show you ingredients anymore. That is a problem.
Wow, took it down.
Yeah, you can't even. So I just pulled up the image of the product here, right? It's blurry. This is a horrible image of the back of the product here. Let me see if I can zoom in though.
They don't want you to see it.
Yeah, this is horrible. That's horrible. This is what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run a Google search for it and try to locate these ingredients. Try to pull up this ingredients list because I need you all to see what's going on. These products are more than 60% chemicals while they're talking about they're natural. Okay. While they make the claim of these products being natural, let's see if Rite Aid has the ingredients listed. Let's see if Rite Aid has it.
Yeah, let's see. Being that it's a pharmacy, right? You know they you think
A
they make sure
pharmacy,
you're
right?
aware of everything, right? Yeah, be exposing everything there. You would think, shit.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's check
Let's
that out.
see. Hold on. Let me scroll down. I really need y'all to see this. This is how
Crazy.
wicked it is.
I remember we looked at it from the last bill.
There we
It's so
go.
wicked, it's crazy. I remember. Hmm.
Hold on. Those ain't all the ingredients. What the hell?
More?
Hold on. Huh?
You said it's
Look
more?
over here, right? So,
Uh huh.
okay, so look, check it out. So this was all Walmart, right? So it says leave-in conditioning cream, right? This one is the same product, leave-in conditioning cream, right? Then we look at this image here. Do you see this list in comparison to this list they're showing on Rite Aid?
Wow.
You see the difference in the list?
Yeah, they put a few. They're not required to put the whole ingredient. They just have to put a few. So they put the least they needed to.
That's right. This is a problem. This is a whole problem. And these stores are on in our territories, within our
Yep,
communities, and they are being specifically advertised and marketed to our American people.
that's right. A target market. You are the target. Literally, you are the
Literally.
target.
Okay, let's go to Target. Let's try Target real quick.
The target. The target. The name right there tells you what they're doing. Shit. When you think
Oh
about it,
yeah,
because you're
absolutely
the
Target,
target,
right?
right? Shit, everything in there, and it's so expensive. And they have them in the close areas that you can get to. that are convenient, like the Walmart stores. Target is very expensive. I like Target. I ain't gonna lie. I like to go there to get their breads. I don't eat a lot of bread, but if I want something good, I'll treat myself to. They have a lot of breads, like honey wheat bread. I don't want to promote them, but I'll go there for certain things. Just like I go everywhere for certain things, you know. But their breads are very good. They make their breads fresh there in the store, and they
Look at
those
this.
that's like the only thing I get there. But yeah, they have a lot of things that are not beneficial. Trust me, including the dyes. I want to touch on that one, in a little bit. The dyes in the clothes, brother, being harmful to you as well. But yeah, go ahead.
No doubt. So I just found the list on Target's website, right? Let me get rid of this section on the page real quick so we can see it clearly. Where this thing at here? Hold up. What the hell? Hold on, right here. Let's get rid of
And
this.
I am Sheba. Their countries don't allow it, sis. Do you know that they actually have a mark like how our so-called FDA here, where they're supposed to protect us and make sure we're not getting toxins. Even though the people that run the FDA also work with the corporations and are pay on their bankroll. So but they have their government where they ban this stuff. Like all these fast food places here, they say, oh no, they could never come to their country. Oh, not at all. With the ingredients and the stuff, never. And a lot of the products that we use here, they have banned. Not just saying that they don't sell them there. They have them banned by the government. Keep that in mind.
Exactly. So, Sister Soul,
Yes.
this is the list that was camouflaged on this image here that was on Walmart, right?
Mm.
This is the full list. Okay, so we see the last two ingredients: coumarin, that's the rat poison, and then this one right here, hexocinamol, that causes liver damage, liver
Mm.
disease. All right. Now, when you see this sodium benzoate, you see this potassium sorbate, then you have the benzyl zoate, right? We got this polyquaternium 4. Okay. Let me go back. Yeah, here we go. This cytyl steryl alcohol. Okay. This
Mm.
citareth 20, this glycerin, this phenolxethanol, the parfum fragrance. Okay, that's another rat poison.
Mm. Mm.
So
Mm.
anytime you see that, goddamn, this thing keep on jumping. I'm trying to highlight it, right? Anytime you see parfum fragrance, all right, keep in mind that can be anywhere between 15 to 5,000 chemicals, including rat poison. Coumarin is one of the oldest chemicals that's been used in fragrances, dating back to the 1800s. All right, and we're talking about heavy contracts. You have chemical manufacturers, right? And they profit billions of dollars. And most of the chemical manufacturing companies, they're over there in China. This is how real it is. So, in this one product here, right, that's being advertised as being natural, right? Look. See right there, it says 4 natural curls, coils, and waves. Softens and helps repair hair breakage. Yo, if you define these chemicals, some of these chemicals, such as this polyquaternium and others listed here, these literally they're literally corrosives. So how can a corrosive being combined with the rat poison prevent hair breakage? How can it be for natural hair, for natural curls and natural coils and natural waves?
Right.
This is a problem.
In the
This is a
alcohol,
problem.
when you use alcohol, that makes it more absorbent. Alcohol opens the pores up and things. It opens things up, so it would be more absorbent. I would think if it has the alcohol in it.
Yeah, and this is a whole destructive formula here. Let me give you another example, right? So coumarin, right? Once again, that's the rat poison chemical. Now, let me tell you, it is a vitamin K antagonist, meaning it should not mix with anything that contains vitamin K. So, with that being a fact, why is this being mixed with kernel oil, right? Part of the thing jumping again. Aloe is being mixed with aloe. Those two alone contain vitamin K. Mango contains vitamin K. Okay. It says apple fruit extract. Avocado oil. Avocado oil. Avocado itself contains vitamin K, high levels of vitamin K naturally. And so when you have vitamin K being mixed with coumarin, it increases, it prolongs the rat poison being in your body, metabolizing throughout your entire body, accelerating the damage and the harm that it's causing. A highly toxic substance. According to OSHA and NIOSH, right? It say within 8 to 12 hour work periods, right? A person is not supposed to be exposed to more than 0.1 milligrams of coumarin. Once again, in the research that I've done, people are being exposed to 30 grams. 30 grams. That's incredible. And we wonder why. We got a lot of people suffering from all types of health issues. Does cancer run in your family? No. Oh, but now it does because coumarin causes cancer. Seriously. And once again, yeah, coumarin, it causes headaches also. It causes anxiety. It causes nausea. You know, everything is going to direct you to go get some Tylenol for relief, right? Now you
Damn,
get
am
the
I spelling it
Tylenol.
right? I'm sorry, brother.
Oh yeah, go for it. What you saying?
I said, am I spelling that right? It don't look right. Poison. Poisen.
Oh, poison. That's Poison.
SON. Okay, I'm looking like, damn, something ain't right. Yo, I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It sounds. It
Thank you.
sounds the same. It's fine. But yeah, this is how real it is. You know, when I defined this African Pride product, right? You know, it said 62.5% of those ingredients were chemicals. Oh wow! I just left the hospital for headaches I've been dealing with for 2 weeks. Keith
Jeez.
Tolliver. Keith, what have you been exposed to? What substances? Tylenol. I don't know exactly what you've been dealing with, but what's been causing your headaches? Because that's crazy. 2 weeks worth of headaches is incredible. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm definitely stay out the hospital. The doctor don't know. Hey, it's not about the doctor. The doctor not going to trust me. The doctor knows. The doctor knows. And so for the past 2 weeks, so was this the first time you went to see the doctor, or did they prescribe you something?
Exactly, Trinice. You just saying that. The air says yes. Just breathing in this air. I was sitting on the balcony literally earlier, and I'm sitting there just fine. And next thing you know, I felt something weird in my nose, and I just sneezed. I'm like, what the hell? I had to go blow my nose. Something just went up my nose, like, and I didn't see anything, literally. So I'm
Oh
telling
yeah,
you.
it's wicked right now. Scorch earth policy is active right now. They've introduced all types of warfare. So that King Ferdinand led the Taino Arawak Indians. Let me go to pull that up. I think you dropped the link
Are
in the
you?
chat. This is something I shared some years ago.
Yes, real quick. The Keith, I don't know if you've been drinking coffee. If you drink coffee, brother, that caffeine could be causing a headache. So let me know if you've been drinking coffee. If so, stop drinking the coffee, and that may stop it. But that's just something quick that came to me. Let me know. Yeah,
Oh,
what
I
you
drink coffee every
eating?
day. I'll be all right.
Oh, you fasting. Um, if you jumped right into fasting, brother, maybe that may be an issue. A lot of times when you're fasting, you have to start off a little slow. Maybe do some intermittent fasting, maybe like half the day, maybe try like one meal a day, do something different, eating some crackers and some nuts, get a couple of things that those are the only things you're eating, some things that keep some protein. So it may be just a lot of things going on with that. started school, so that could be a little stressful. On top of you not having the energy that your body is used to because you're used to eating or consuming certain things. So just got to kind of watch it if that's a lot of what you're doing, bro. We can talk about that later, though. Just hit me.
Word. So yeah, I got the King Ferdinand letter to the Taino Arawak Indians up right now, right? Thank you for providing this reference. I haven't read this in some years. It's been a minute.
I'm
So
gonna
let me
mute it.
see
It's
here.
a little noisy, brother. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. It says, should you fail to comply or delay maliciously in doing so, we assure you that with the help of God, we shall use force against you, declaring war upon you from all sides and with all possible means. Yo, what we've been looking at this evening, coumarin the rat poison being combined with the alprazolam, Xanax, and acetaminophen. That's war from all possible means and all possible sides, right? All sides and with all possible means. Continuing now. And we shall bind you to the yoke of the church and of their highnesses. We shall enslave your persons, wives and sons, sell you or dispose of you as the king sees fit. We shall seize your possessions and harm you as much as we can as disobedient and resisting vassals. All right? I used to read this so often. But this is how real it is. And I'm going to share this to you, right? So King Ferdinand, right? He was a Spanish pope. So he's King Ferdinand of Spain. His wife was Isabella. They was involved in the warfare against the Moors in Europe. They slaughtered and enslaved the Moors, chased them out of Europe, back into Africa, and the Moors in which they allowed to live, well, they had them as vassals. They served Spain. This is documented history here. But continuing though, he was Pope Alexander the Fourth and the Sixth. This is why it's all these references to quote unquote God. If you read the language in this text, right? He's saying here, he's seated. God chose St. Peter as leader of mankind. Okay. He seated St. Peter in Rome. That's where the Vatican is, right? He was named Pope, which means admirable, and greatest father, governor of all men. Those who lived at that time obeyed St. Peter as Lord and superior king of the universe. Isn't that like the equivalent of saying that St. Peter is God? This is what they're saying. This is what they believe in. And so, in this letter, he's literally saying here, with the help of God, we shall use force against you, declaring war upon you from all sides and with all possible means, and we shall bind you to the yoke of the church and of their highnesses. We shall enslave your persons, wives and sons, sell you or dispose of you as the king sees fit. We shall seize your possessions and harm you as much as we can as disobedient and resisting vassals. Right? And once again, this is a letter originally written in Latin, right? And it was presented to the Taino Arawak Indians who didn't know the language. Because these are fighting words. Fast forward, as descendants of these great American nations, right? When we see what's happening here, and we can read a letter that was written back in 1493, right? And we see what's happening today against our people. We see the levels of suffering throughout our territories and communities, right? We got some serious duties out here, to say the least. A lot has to be corrected.
To say the least, a lot of responsibility that we need to have upon our backs that people aren't taking. But yeah.
Yeah, it says so. Did anybody want to join in?
No, nobody hit the link.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the link again just in case anybody want to jump up, ask any questions. I definitely like the sister to share about the information she was talking about earlier in the chat. If not, that's fine. But I will drop the link again for anyone that wants to join or have anything they like to say.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate feedback. You know, feel free to share what you've observed within your communities. It's a lot to be seen right now.
Definitely.
I'm outside the city. I don't do cities anymore. I can't. I grew up in the cities. Knowing what I know now, nah, this is incredible.
Hmm.
I encourage self-preservation amongst our people.
Right.
That's a whole duty in itself to preserve yourself. Once again, King Ferdinand said in 1493, yo, we're going to declare war upon you from all sides. We shall attack you from all sides, enslave your wives and sons, sell or dispose of you as the king sees fit. Sister Soul, I got a question
Yes.
for you. On that point right there, let me run that up, let me pull that up again real quick. Where that thing at? This shit right here. Yo, where he says right here, um, you shall enslave your persons, wives, and sons. So, wives and sons, keep in mind, a wife in this context, this means a woman, a female of childbearing age. A
Right.
son means an adolescent male. Okay. Now, continuing, sell you or dispose of you as the king sees fit. Now, I want you to consider something, right? So, you recall last year in regards to stop the genocide, I showed how Planned Parenthood is connected to the rat poison, right?
Absolutely.
Now, continuing, do you recall, did I share in that presentation how Planned Parenthood has been involved in the selling of aborted
Yes.
fetuses?
Yes.
Okay. So when we refer back to this from 1493, sell you or dispose of you?
Sell you or dispose of you. Them plotting this for hundreds of years against you. This is like a lot of times people think that that eugenics project started like in the 1800s or the early 1900s, but it started way back then. It was a plot and a plan. Everything is orchestrated and created to demise you, like literally.
Well, Sister So, I will add this to that though, right? So in my documentary, I show how Francis Galton, who
Mhm.
was the first or second cousin of Charles Darwin, he's the one who coined the term eugenics
Mm.
in the late 1800s. He coined the term. Yeah, so definitely in regards to the practice or the devising of these schemes of genocide, absolutely. Because eugenics and genocide, when you define these, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Genocide and
Thing.
eugenics.
Yep, same thing. Go hand in hand. It all goes hand in hand. Mm.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to anyone wanting to share their thoughts this evening. Share what they're observing out here, what they're experiencing. Um, because this is really incredible here. And once again,
That's a little mind blowing for you guys. Like even if you have a question, like the brother Keith was saying, he's experiencing headaches. A lot of times you're not aware, but certain things because it's alchemically going against you, you can like balance yourself out with certain things. So it's very important to look into natural ways or the best ways to heal yourself without using any type of pharmaceutical. Herbs and things of that nature. Being careful, like Tony said, of the vitamin K. One thing that's good to help absorb certain beneficial vitamins is the zinc. So maybe looking into some alternate ways and taking these medicines and things to do a quick fix or to numb yourself of an issue that could become an ongoing issue, and you're blocking it out and it's getting worse. So you have to learn how to really like take care of yourself.
yeah, and also I want to add this point too, right? So Keith, I'm not sure what products you're using, deodorant, soap, etc., shampoos, conditioners. I don't know if you use beard oil, but let me show you something, right? On the stopthegenocide.us website here, this information page, right? If you go to just click on information, right? And this is for everyone here, everyone listening, everyone watching, right? If you go to the information page, There's a PDF that you can download. All right. This is 2004 products / brands that contain poison chemical coumarin. So we're literally talking about every category of personal care products. All right, every category. This is what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can load it up over here real quick. One moment. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is in PDF format, as I mentioned a moment ago. And so, as you see, this is a list in numerical order, 1 through 2004. You'll see literally beard oil on this list. All right. Let me see if I can run a search in this document here. So I'm going to run a search for beard. Okay.
Over 2,000.
It's not pulling up. Okay, I need to download this. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull it up from the directory so I can show you the actual PDF. But literally, products, beard products, so on and so forth, all listed here. Where is that PDF? Where is it? Matter of fact, can I just get it from here? Open original. Let me see here. Is this it? Yeah, perfect. Here we go. I can run a search from here.
All right, I see it. It's up, but it's not showing yet.
Oh yeah, it's loading up.
Okay.
Yeah, Keith, I look forward to you joining us, man. And definitely, take a moment to review whatever products you're using because coumarin alone causes headaches. The rat poison chemical, that is a symptom of that chemical exposure. Headaches are just one of numerous symptoms. All right, so see the word beard, right? There's 10 products that contain 10 beard products that contain the rat poison, right? So I'm just gonna go to the first one. It says buy my beard oil. Okay. So you can click on a link, right? So I'm gonna open in a new tab and then now we're going to the details about that product here. All right. So this is the beard oil right here. Okay. And so we see on this website here, they have the ingredients list. Okay. They all, if also, I'm gonna share this to you, right? When you look at these products ingredients list, right? You're gonna see consistencies. For example, the parfum. You're gonna see the parfum. You're gonna see the Argania spinosa kernel oil. All right. The Cantu product has that, as well as the African Pride product has that Argania spinosa kernel oil. This is a whole chemical formula that's being combined with the rat poison chemical. This limonene, that's toxic. This alpha isomethyl ione or what have you, that's toxic, right? And in my book, I define each of the chemicals just in one product. I define each of them. This is what's necessary for us to preserve ourselves, is knowing exactly what we're being exposed to. Because it's camouflage, yet it's in front of our faces at the same time. So this is just one beard oil. Buy my beard. Okay. We look at the product here, right? They got a crown in their design. Look at that. They got a crown. Buy my beard. And it contains rat poison. All right. You see on the same list, Burt's Bees, lip balm. It's in the sunscreen and all of that.
Yeah.
Once again, this every category. So I just want to emphasize, when you think about cosmetics, right? Rat poison and personal care cosmetic products, it is not limited to products exclusively for women. Those that wear foundation, eyeliner, that's just one category of cosmetics. All of these body products are considered cosmetics. in every category. And you know, this list is not a complete list either, by the way. This is far from a complete list because they're developing new products every day. And now we have celebrities, quote unquote, that's developing products. This year, I've had multiple women contact me and ask me about the Tia Tamara Sisters product. Their products don't even list the ingredients. But if you look at the products, ingredients, the few that they do list, if you're able to access it, when I was able to locate their ingredients list, they contain toxic ingredients, toxic chemicals, yet and still they're marketing it as though it's natural, right? You look at the brat and her quote unquote wife situation. I don't know what the kind of relationship that is, but the situation is the brat and the woman that she's with, right? They
Hold on, I'm sorry, Tony. Tony, I'm gonna step away for about 3-4 minutes. I'll be right back, brother. Just so you know.
Take your time. All right.
All right.
Yeah. So the brat and who she's with, they came up with the so-called natural line of product. And if you're able to locate that ingredients list, I was able to. You see that it also contains toxic ingredients. Anytime a product contains chemicals, it is no longer natural. Period. It is no longer natural. But this is what we're dealing with here, though. This is exactly what we're dealing with. A whole horror story here. An attack from all sides. And so, once again, in reference to attack from all sides, right? Let's consider this. You're talking about your hair, your scalp, your face, your lips, your skin, all the way down to your foot. Like they got it in the foot creams. Look, let me show you. And it's right here. I'll type in foot. Check it out. Non-product. Look. Intensive foot treatment. They got it for your hands. Rat poison is in each of these products on this list. Okay, so let's see what good vitamins. Okay, I'm putting it like this. Some American. What I mean is moringa from the Caribbean. Moringa high in like 30 vitamins that one plant alone. Can't go wrong with moringa. You go wrong with moringa. Moringa's a great one. It just really depends on, if you're having any particular issues. I'll put it like this, right? So I work with a woman out of Texas. Let me see. If Sister Soul has your information, have her pass it along to me, and I'll pass that information. I'll pass your contact information, your email address, or what have you, to the woman that I work with in Texas. She has over 30 years case studies in regards to the product that she makes. Yeah, I see you say I'm breaking up. Am I clear now? Press 1 when I'm clear. I'm waiting for Sister Soul to come back. Yeah, how's my audio? How's my audio? Yeah, my audio good? All right, perfect. Virtual CEO, thank you. Yeah, so I can pass your information along to this woman down in Texas. She is, once again, 30 years of case studies, very thorough with her research and her product development. All right. She makes products for both men and women. Sister Soul also has product, she's we've had discussions about her product, and she's knowledgeable of herbs as well. So what I would encourage you to do is, just take a moment to look into herbs for your particular situation. All right. So let's say you have a vitamin deficiency, for example, right? Let's say it's vitamin E, vitamin K, A, B, C, whatever, right? You have herbs that literally contain all the vitamins that you need. Moringa is just one of many. I recommend moringa because it's like universal, if you will. It's like a whole universal herb. They got moringa, that's one herb Got upwards of like 30 vitamins, nutrients, and minerals in it. You can brew it as a tea. You can put it in salad. You can cook with it. You know what I'm saying? You can chew the seeds. It's a lot you can do with moringa. I don't know if you do smoothies or what have you, or you do the juice situation, but you can juice that as well. You know, moringa is very flexible, and very nutritious. So I would recommend that one. That's just for starters. Um, Now I'll share this one to you also, right? Um, Basil is also great. Basil's good. That's very common. Basil's high in antioxidants, antibacterial. I believe it does have antimicrobial properties as well. So I would definitely recommend incorporating basil into your diet. It does have some great vitamins, nutrients, and minerals in it as well. Oregano, additionally, rosemary, just common seasonings for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how you cook, but you know how I cook. I make sure I got cayenne pepper. I make sure I got the black pepper. I make sure I got garlic, moringa. What is it? The oregano, the basil. You know what I'm saying? Like these are things that I keep regularly. You know what I mean? Also, I recommend this to you also, right? You have what's called bison tallow. That's the fat from buffalo. All right. Not only can you cook with it, but you can also wear it like lotion. You can put it on like lotion. All right. Now I would recommend, putting mixing it with, cutting it, put some cut on it, right? Hold on, what you say here? I was injured early this year. I had a fractured ankle. I gained weight and I have been trying to get back in shape. Yo, what was you prescribed? Because from what I'm aware of, they prescribe people blood thinners. The rat poison chemical coumarin, they prescribe that. It's different. They got different names for it, but it's the same chemical formula, right? And so it is an endocrine disruptor. All right. Many of these substances, these chemicals in which they're prescribing people in these hospitals, they are endocrine system disruptors, meaning that it will cause weight gain. Seriously. So I don't know if that's your situation. But yeah, I would be mindful of anything that you've been prescribed. I would definitely be mindful of that. It is imperative. Oh, they didn't give you anything? Okay, that's good. That's good. So in regards to weight loss, if you want to lose weight, if you will, calisthenics is very helpful. You know what I mean? And definitely what you're consuming, your metabolism, you want to get your metabolism back up. You know what I'm saying? Your body processing, because as we get older, I learned this. I'm 40 now, right? And so I learned since I turned 40, like as I was approaching 40, that my metabolism slowed down. You know what I mean? In my youth, you know, I was slim. You know what I mean? But in recent years, as I approach 40 and now that I'm here, right, my metabolism has slowed down. So anyway, um, you want to invest in these herbs that will keep your metabolism high. You know what I'm saying? Simple calisthenics will contribute to that. Make sure you get enough rest. You know what I'm saying? Definitely drink water. I will also encourage you to practice breathing techniques. All right. There's different breathing techniques that you can utilize, and that's going to maintain proper oxygen flow throughout your blood. That's also very important. Hold on, you said your doctor don't want you walking around. Come on. Yeah, your doctor trying to kill you, man. He gonna profit from you suffering, man. Yeah, Sister Soul, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm back.
All right. Yeah, just chopping up with Keith in here. Yeah, got some chat active tonight. That's good. Appreciate y'all presence. But yeah, Sister Soul, yo, have you looked at this list here?
I was actually away for a second, but yeah, I looked at it. I remember seeing some of this before, brother. I don't know if it was this exact same list, but you did show some of the information before. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yes. So he was just asking about some some herbs, things that contain vitamins, nutrients, and minerals, things of that nature. And so I mentioned that if he wants to, he can pass his information to you, and I'll connect them because I gotta introduce you to this woman down in Texas too, by the way. But I also did mention that you make product. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
definitely, yeah. Sister Soul, once again, she's knowledgeable of herbs, very knowledgeable.
I know he was saying something about getting injections. I'm not very familiar with injections, but I know a few of my customers that have gotten like injections in their knee. And another lady got them, I think, in her back. Both of them use my oil, and they don't get the injections. So I don't know. It might be something you want to try because it definitely works for all types of deep pain issues, broken bones. Like I'm not gonna even lie. So I don't know. It's something you might want to try, brother. And you don't need the injections. Those injections actually start to disintegrate your knee, so you're gonna have more issues. So when they do that, they don't tell you that it's actually messing with the cartilage in your knee, which causes more pain. So that's kind of absurd when they, suggest using those shots.
Yeah, and keep something in mind at all times, right? The entire United States medical system was created by eugenicists, the same people that reclassified our people into this quote unquote Negro, colored, mulatto, black, fast forward African American situation. The same people that did that are the same people that run the entire medical industry. The exact same ones. The same people that's involved in Planned Parenthood, that created Planned Parenthood. The exact same people. Back in the early 1920s, they had over 22,000 members in the American Eugenics Society. How many members do they have today?
Hmm. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. So there are so many people that are participants. So they're members, definitely.
Yeah. So these are real world factors that we're discussing this evening, and it's just done out of appreciation for our people, so that we can tighten up out here. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
I encourage life amongst our people. Self preservation, and this is a part of it. Being aware, awareness contributes to preparedness.
Definitely, definitely, brother. I think this would be a good time, brother. If, you want to take a quick break. We can do a little more if anyone wants to come up. Give them a chance. Somebody else that just came in the chat. I know Keith, when he gets in, he wants to jump up. And there's a video I wanted to play. So if you want to take a quick break, we can do that and then get back to the chat. See if anybody wants to join and kind of go from there. Unless you wanted to get into something else real quick, that's fine as well.
Oh well, it's a little later. I've been up since like 5, 6 a.m. I didn't get no rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so thinking I'll just go there and listen, and just enjoy the continuation of what y'all doing.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you as always, brother. You always bring some fire. Your information is awesome. Put your brother. Can you put your link in the chat, please, so that they can get to your channel? Because I know you drop a lot of information on your channel as well. You don't do a lot of bills, but there's some things they can go on and check out. If you can put it in the back or something for me, I can drop it in the chat. If you can't get to the
Yeah,
chat.
so I don't even know my I just know on YouTube Tomahawk Tony. I have 2 channels on there. I haven't done a video in maybe like 2 months, maybe. I just been real busy with clients and all of that. And with the STG organization that I have. So, yeah. If anything, I would just
Oh,
encourage people
yeah,
on the subject.
I'll just drop it in the chat. I got it, brother. It's just with even some of the videos that you have on there now, like a couple of ones I caught them live like last year or whatever. They can definitely go in and check out some of the older videos that have information as well. So I'll still drop it. But yeah, go ahead. What you're saying?
Yeah. If anything, on the subject matter that we're discussing tonight, I would just encourage people to check out the stopthegenocide.us website. If you
It's
all
in the
want
chat
to
as
support
well.
the work, yeah, if you
All
want to
right.
support the work and all of that, the books are available. What is it? We got the documentary available. So yeah, it's just all appreciated. You know what I mean?
And I am dropping the
Definitely
link.
appreciate it.
So this is his channel, guys. You guys can go up to the channel. Look at some of the older videos. So if he drops something new, you guys will be able to check that out as well. We thank you for coming in, Tony. Appreciate your time, brother. You have a good evening. Get you some rest. We'll be getting out of here shortly. I'm going to play a video for everybody, and we'll be ending shortly as well.
All right, that's a bet. Yeah, I'm gonna listen in though. Appreciate you, Sister Soul. Much appreciate y'all American people. Yo, y'all be good. Stay healthy. Stay strong.
Definitely. Peace and love, brother. All right, guys.
No
Hold
doubt.
on a
Give it your
second.
soul.
Get this going real quick.
To music? In 1986, the Japanese geneticist Suzumu Ono discovered
Let me know if you
DNA
guys can hear it.
music
I'm gonna
by
mute my
converting
hand.
the nucleotide bases G, T, C, and A to the musical notes A, C, G, and D, respectively. This intriguing revelation led to the question, if DNA can be translated into music, can music, in turn, affect or change our DNA? Sound, as we now know, possesses mass and has the ability to move matter. By delving into the study of cymatics and exploring the potential effects of music on DNA, we can begin to uncover the possibility of utilizing music as a healing tool. Suzumu Ono's groundbreaking research in translating DNA sequences into melodious compositions opened a door to a realm of unexplored possibilities. By associating specific musical notes with nucleotide bases, Ono revealed the inherent musicality encoded within our genetic blueprint. This discovery not only ignited fascination, but also prompted profound questions about the reciprocal relationship between DNA and the music. If DNA, the fundamental blueprint of life, can be transformed into music, what potential influence could music have on our genetic code? Ono's approach of converting DNA into harmonious melodies highlighted the underlying connection between the complex language of genetics and the universal language of music. DNA, consisting of 4 nucleotide bases, adenine, A, cytosine, C, guanine, G, and thymine, T, can be seen as a symphony of genetic information. Each base holds a distinct role in determining the genetic instructions that shape an organism. By associating musical notes with these nucleotide bases, Ono unveiled a profound interplay between the scientific and artistic domains. The translation process not only created beautiful compositions, but also provided insights into the inherent musicality within our genetic code. This revelation sparked a deep curiosity about the reciprocal relationship between DNA and music, whether music, in turn, could influence or impact our genetic makeup. Considering the intricate nature of DNA and the complexity of musical compositions, one might ponder the potential effects music could have on our genetic code. Music, as a powerful medium that evokes emotions, has long been recognized for its capacity to elicit physiological and psychological responses in individuals. It can ignite joy, calmness, excitement, or introspection, transcending language and cultural barriers. If music has the ability to affect our emotions and well-being, could it also have a tangible impact on our DNA? While scientific evidence in this area is still emerging, preliminary studies suggest that music may indeed have the potential to influence genetic expression and cellular processes. The field of epigenetics explores the factors beyond DNA sequence that can influence gene expression. It acknowledges that external factors, such as environmental stimuli and lifestyle choices, can modify the way genes are expressed. Sound, as a form of stimulus, may also be capable of triggering epigenetic changes within our cells. Furthermore, recent research has shown that sound waves can affect cellular activity. For instance, specific frequencies have been found to stimulate or inhibit the growth of cells, influence protein synthesis, and even modulate the release of neurotransmitters. These findings suggest that music, as a combination of harmonious frequencies, could potentially interact with our cellular processes, including DNA-related mechanisms. The field of cymatics offers a captivating perspective on the relationship between sound, vibrations, and the formation of intricate geometric patterns in various substances. By studying the visual representations of sound waves in materials like sand or water, researchers have made remarkable discoveries about the vibrational energy emitted by sound. This exploration into the realm of cymatics raises intriguing questions about the potential impact of music, which consists of complex sound waves, on the human body, including our DNA. Cymatics has revealed that specific sound frequencies can generate mesmerizing patterns in matter. As sound waves travel through a medium, they cause the particles within that medium to vibrate. These vibrations, when organized and coordinated, manifest as intricate geometric shapes that can be observed and studied. The notion that sound waves have the power to visibly change matter leads us to consider the possibility that music, with its rich and intricate collection of sound waves, may possess the ability to influence not only our physical surroundings, but also the very essence of our being, our DNA. When we listen to music, we experience a symphony of different frequencies and harmonies. Each musical note corresponds to a specific frequency and wavelength, creating a complex tapestry of sound. These musical vibrations, just like any other sound waves, have the potential to interact with our bodies at a fundamental level. Within our bodies, DNA serves as the blueprint for life, containing the genetic instructions that shape who we are. It is composed of nucleotide bases, and each base has its own vibrational properties. Given that sound waves can affect the vibrational patterns in matter, it is not far-fetched to hypothesize that music, as a collection of intricate sound waves, might influence the vibrational state of our DNA. The potential influence of music on DNA brings to mind the concept of resonance. Resonance occurs when two objects share similar frequencies, causing one object to vibrate in response to the vibrations of the other. It is possible that the resonant frequencies present in music could interact with the vibrational frequencies of our DNA, creating a harmonious resonance within our cells. If music has the power to influence the vibrational state of our DNA, it could potentially impact gene expression, cellular processes, and ultimately, our overall well-being. This opens up a new realm of possibilities for utilizing music as a therapeutic tool capable of restoring balance and promoting healing at a fundamental level. The exploration of sound and vibration on the human body has been the subject of numerous studies. One fascinating area of investigation is sound therapy, which has demonstrated its ability to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. It has been observed that the resonant frequencies emitted by various musical instruments can stimulate different physiological responses in individuals, highlighting the profound influence that sound and vibration can have on our bodies. When considering the impact of sound and vibration on DNA, it is crucial to recognize that DNA is not simply an inert molecule. Rather, it possesses inherent vibrational frequencies that contribute to its functioning. These frequencies play a crucial role in the stability and integrity of our genetic material. Disruptions or disturbances to these frequencies can lead to genetic mutations or alterations, which can have significant consequences for our health and well-being. Given the vibrational nature of DNA, it is plausible to suggest that music, as a powerful source of vibrations, has the potential to interact with our genetic material at a fundamental level. The intricate collection of sound waves in music generates vibrations that can permeate our bodies, reaching deep within our cells. Through this perspective, music could be viewed as a medium capable of resonating with the vibrational frequencies of DNA. The resonant frequencies within music may align with or influence the vibrational frequencies of our genetic material, potentially leading to physiological and even epigenetic changes. Epigenetics, the study of heritable changes in gene expression that do not involve alterations to the DNA sequence, provides a framework to understand how music might impact our DNA. Epigenetic modifications can be influenced by external factors such as environmental stimuli, lifestyle choices, and potentially sound vibrations. By affecting the vibrational frequencies of DNA, music might modulate gene expression, potentially influencing cellular processes and overall physiological responses. This opens up a fascinating realm of inquiry into the potential use of music as a therapeutic tool to promote wellness and restore balance within our bodies. From ancient civilizations to modern times, music has been intertwined with the concept of healing and restoration. Ancient cultures recognized the therapeutic effects of certain melodies and rhythms, utilizing music to promote physical and emotional well-being. In recent years, scientific research has shed light on the physiological impact of music, revealing its potential to influence various bodily functions. Listening to music has been shown to have measurable effects on heart rate, blood pressure, stress hormone levels, and even immune system activity. These findings suggest that music possesses the remarkable ability to interact with our physiological processes, influencing our overall health and well-being. If music can have such a significant impact on these physiological aspects, it is reasonable to speculate that it may also possess the potential to influence our DNA at a molecular level. DNA, as the fundamental blueprint of life, plays a crucial role in determining our genetic makeup and maintaining our cellular processes. The vibrational frequencies present in music may hold the key to its potential influence on DNA. DNA itself possesses inherent vibrational frequencies, and disruptions to these frequencies can result in genetic mutations or imbalances. By aligning specific musical frequencies with the vibrational frequencies of DNA, it is possible that music could restore harmony and balance within our genetic blueprint. Research in the field of bioacoustics suggests that certain frequencies and harmonies can resonate with specific parts of the body. Just as a skilled musician tunes their instrument to produce harmonious sounds, it is conceivable that music, when carefully composed and attuned, could create resonances that interact with the vibrational frequencies of our DNA. The potential healing influence of music on DNA extends beyond the realm of mere speculation. Studies have indicated that music therapy can impact gene expression, altering the activity of genes associated with stress response, inflammation, and immune function. This suggests that music has the ability to initiate epigenetic changes, modifying gene expression patterns without altering the underlying DNA sequence. Furthermore, emerging research in the field of psychoneuroimmunology reveals the intricate connection between mind, body, and the immune system. Music has the capacity to evoke emotional and psychological responses, which can subsequently modulate immune system activity. These immunomodulatory effects may further contribute to the potential healing influence of music on our DNA. One particular frequency that has gained attention is 432 Hz. Proponents of this frequency argue that it possesses a unique resonance with the human body and the natural world, promoting harmony and balance within our DNA. Advocates claim that listening to music tuned to 432 Hz can induce a profound sense of well-being and even facilitate healing at a cellular level. Moreover, sound-based therapies such as isochronic tones and binaural beats offer further opportunities to experience specific frequencies. Isochronic tones are single tones that pulse on and off at specific intervals, while binaural beats involve presenting two slightly different frequencies to each ear, resulting in the perception of a third frequency. These techniques can be utilized to target specific brainwave states and induce desired effects such as relaxation, focus, or enhanced creativity. Solfeggio frequencies are another fascinating aspect of specific frequencies that have gained attention in recent years. These frequencies, including 396 Hz, 417 Hz, 528 Hz, 639 Hz, 741 Hz, and 852 Hz, are believed to have unique properties that resonate with different aspects of our well-being. Each frequency is associated with specific intentions, such as releasing negative energy, facilitating change, promoting DNA repair, enhancing relationships, stimulating intuition, and awakening spiritual connections. To explore and experience the multitude of specific
Yeah, I was wiping down my computer, literally hit the wrong button, but it was actually ending. They were going into like sound things. You can look up like meditative things that heal the body. Look on YouTube, meditating frequencies for healing. You can actually look those up as well. Keith, when it comes to the headaches, like things that can help with headaches, healing sounds, things of that nature, and just go to sleep listening to it and see if that helps you even tonight. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Tonight was a great build. I appreciate the brother for coming in and sharing this information. We definitely need to stop the genocide against us that has been going on for like centuries now. And like it's time for us to make sure we're taking care of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, and being able to heal ourselves from within. So everybody have a great evening. I'm gonna play a song or two to get up out of here. And yeah, that'll be it. Let me get to it. Appreciate you guys for coming in.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Okay,
Bluetooth connected.
let's see. What do I want to play? Something that they're going to say, you shouldn't have played that, but no, I want to play this. uh, this is a great one of my favorite ones. Let's get to this one. Peace and much love to you guys as well. Thank you so much for coming through. They're saying it's connected to the Roku. Why is it connecting to a Roku? I don't even have a Roku. Tripping. Okay, here we go.
It's a lost generation. We starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help, otherwise it'd be hard to escape. With a lost generation, it's a lost generation. We starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help, otherwise it'd be hard to escape. With a lost generation, where everything's fun and games. We drink and we smoke just to numb the pain. We scream for the cops when a brother gets shot, then we march for our money, don't nothing change. Damn, I'm tired of these fucking games, shit. We gotta do something, man. They label us black, our history snatched. We don't even know where the fuck we came from. They gave you another name, washed it and gave you another brain. We used to be scholars till they gave us dollars. You gotta realize this a fucking game, so make sure you play it right. When you give it your all, you sleep when you lay at night. I am a ray of light, that's an affirmation, something that you could say or write. I hope this word get exposed, I swear this cycle's getting old. How we giving all our children shit, we couldn't deal with it. Shit from further from their souls, this world is so cold. Think to myself like, damn, sometimes I don't wanna have babies. Like, damn, what they gon' have faith in? I guess all I can say is, damn, this a lost generation. We starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help, otherwise it'd be hard to escape. With a lost generation, it's a lost generation. We starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help, otherwise it'd be hard to escape. With a lost generation, where youngins be selling us dope and politicians sell us hope. We never noticed all the power we got in our hands. They trick us and tell us to vote. Why should I care about July 4th? That one what my people died for was given religion and put up in a wicked system. But this shit won't our choice, so just find yours. There's different meanings of freedom, you need to define yours. Republic or Democrat, I don't get into that. They gotta give us back our voice. Cause how can the president speak for me? Or clean up the streets and find peace for me? They can't part the Red Sea for me. If I thought that, then I ain't even free. I'm just trying to tell them, the hand they dealing us is deadly. Let's come together for protection. They use their air, food, and water as weapons for harming my essence. It's time that we check it. I need my people to help me. The time is now. We need plans, but we ain't got no hope. So we apply, go vote, and say y'all don't know. Just keep praying. Damn, it's a lost generation. We starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help. Otherwise, it'd be hard to escape for the lost generation. It's a lost generation. We're starving for greatness. We hardly can make it, and truth is a pill that we hardly can take. Look at our generation, walking lost in this matrix, praying God come and save them. You'll do it for yourself if you really want to help. Otherwise, it'd be hard to escape for the lost generation.
I think that if you take one of the O's out of good, it's God. If you add a D to evil, it's the devil. I think some cool motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with. It's the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit has changed. And I've been looking for this revised copy, and I don't see it.